There is an implied norm and acceptance of supremacy of certain race over other based on competitive advantage. This may also be referred to as the first mover advantage. Oh, we were the first to cultivate land, to build the largest empire, to industrialize, to make strides in medicine, to build rocket, and the list goes on. The first movers have taken it for granted that only they possess the powers and intellect to resolve world's problems. The rest have fallen in the trap and almost always look up to the first movers for any change to happen. But is it a solution if a follower nation builds itself to the level of or surpasses the first mover? The follower may briefly become the first mover for the rest, but everything will come full circle. I'd opine that the game plan for globalizing native language has significantly helped create an all-pervading image of the first mover. Once a language is known by all, it becomes easier to get an entry point not only into another nation's territory, but also into pulse of local people in power and their strategies. What's left then? It's a cakewalk to build counter strategies. Were races created to be differentiated or discriminated by one another? If we look closely, aren't we actually forging suboptimal mental and physical prowess by bringing about another life following unions within the same race? How can we forget that each race has its own superior qualities? Wouldn't it be wise to think that interracial unions could offset negative attributes of one another? Aren't we marrying within our own bloodline by choosing partners of the same race? God forbid. Should there be an extraterrestrial attack, would our different races not stand together to defend the world? Why is it that to maintain the superiority game plan that would not even last 100 years at an individual level, people shudder to come out of their racial comfort zones? Come to think of it, there are subcultures based on different belief systems and philosophies that would further widen racial divide. Funniest of all is the arrangement based on geographical boundaries. Two different countries populated by the same race are bound by different set of rules and systems. They are ready to take and give lives only to protect the physical boundary for whatever reasons. To understand racial futility further, let's assume that there is an X-race kid born and raised in Y country. Take her behind a blind screen and make her talk to a person of Y race. Note the reaction and the ease with which they converse. Now, remove the screen and gauge the reaction of both sides. Feel your own emotions as you're thinking about their reactions. How different would the reaction be if the onlooker belonged to Z race? Are these responses real or imposed due to safety needs of different races? The Creator in its wisdom must have forged varieties for a purpose. Human race has absolutely no issue in accepting different plant, animal or marine life varieties. The physical universe also contains bodies of different sizes, shapes, and dimensions. Every difference is commonly acknowledged and accepted. How long will it be to accept our own differences on the planet that's not even the size of a sand grain in the larger scheme of things? By the way, would you believe that union of all existing races over time could unlock the genetic anagram of an ultimate race and end racism for eternity? And what could be the benefits that accrue to the racists?